Good afternoon, people. So I'm just going live now from Sweatshed. I'm going to share with you an upper body workout. Let me just flip you around, show you what's on the board. So this is a session that we did last night. So this was round 1, floor press and a press up hold position. Round 2 was a body row and a TRX fallout. Round 3 was an overhead press, and then either an overhead or a rack hold position. This was a dumbbell curl, and then I don't know why I wrote 45 degrees. I wrote 45 degrees and then just never changed it. A 90 degree, right with my left hand. A 90 degree hold, and a floor tricep extension, and again that was supposed to be a 90 degree hold. I just never changed it. I wondered why people looked at me funny when I was saying a 45 degree hold, but yeah, 90 degree hold. So yeah, 5 rounds. On each round, you're gonna do this timing. So there's 2 exercises per round. You're gonna do 40 seconds of the first exercise, 40 seconds of the second exercise. Do that again, so 40 on A, 40 on B. Then you move to 30-second rounds. So you do 30 seconds on A, 30 seconds on B, 30 seconds on A, 30 seconds on B. Then you move to 20-second rounds. 20 second on A, 20 second on B, 20 second on A, 20 second on B. And then we rested for 1.5 minutes. Okay, so let me just run again. So yeah, so 5 rounds with 2 exercises in each round. I'm just going to go through the techniques that you need for the exercises. So the first round was a dumbbell floor press and then a press up hold. So for the floor press, I think we did this on a workout the other week. You're going to be on the floor, as the name indicates. You've got your dumbbells, legs are bent, bringing the elbows down to the floor and then pushing up over the chest. Here. When I come down, I'm coming down so that the wrists are above the elbows, so that I'm not too wide and I'm not too narrow. I'm not bringing the dumbbells down like near my neck. Elbows are above the wrists are above the elbows, and then I'm pushing up overhead here. So that was the floor press, and then we were spinning over and either holding a push-up position from the hands and the feet, where we're just hovering off the floor. The only thing on the floor is the hands and the feet. Or you can drop your knees. But again, so now here, the only thing on the floor is my hands and my knees. And I'm just holding that bottom position, hovering off the floor. It looks really easy, but after a round of floor pressing, it's really not. So that was round 1. Round 2 was a body row and a TRX fallout. So I'll just spin you up here. So yeah, so on Olympic rings or a TRX, you've got your rowing. So here, feet together, hips forwards, trying to get your thumbs to touch your ribs on every rep. And then in the bottom position, we're staying tall here with the chest and not sinking back here. So hips forward the whole time, shoulders back, and that's your reps there. And then the second exercise is an abs exercise. So a TRX fallout, you're getting in a press-up position, so your weight is on the straps of the TRX or the rings. Squeeze your butt nice and tight, and then you're just going to go from your press-up position in the TRX, extend the arms out as far as you can overhead, and then bring them back in to that push-up position. Extend out, and then bring them back in. To make it harder, you move back so that you're more parallel with the floor. So this is harder than this. The whole time you want to be squeezing your butt. If you're not sure how far you can go, you'll know when you feel the urge to relax that clench on your butt cheek. So if you squeeze your butt and then you extend out and you feel like if you go any further, you're going to relax that squeezing of the butt, then you know you're at your limit in terms of range. So just work to that position where you feel like you're going to relax the butt cheek, squeeze, and then work back and forward from that position. So that's round 2. Round 3 was an overhead press, and then either a overhead hold or a rack position hold. So just grab some dumbbells. So you've got your overhead press. So I use dumbbells. So I'm going from here, extending the weight overhead. Depending on the weight, you might find as you work through the rounds, you might need to throw a little bit of a bounce in there. just to help get them up overhead, but try and keep it strict for as long as you can before you start to use your legs as an assistance. And then the second part of that is either an overhead hold, where we're going to be pushing the weight up overhead and then just staying there, or if that's too much, we're just going to hold it in this rack position, so just on the chest, well, kind of the upper chest area. And on that you can vary, so you could start on that second exercise as it being overhead, and then if it did get too heavy and you started to fatigue in that position, then just bring it back down to the rack and then wait for the next pressing section to start. So that's round 3. Round 4 was curls and then the 90-degree hold. So we did this against the wall just to keep the 90-degree hold a bit truer. So obviously you've got your curls, I've got my dumbbells, I've got my curls, so I'm just going to angle myself slightly forward, just so I'm not using any body weight, and I was curling here. And then on the hold, I was getting people to position themselves against the wall, so put your weight against the wall, bring that wrists up parallel with the elbows, squeeze the elbows into the side, and then touch the elbows to the wall. So then you've got a straight line to maintain between the elbows and the wrists, and then we were just holding there until the time was up, and jumping back forward and then carrying on with your reps for the next period. So that was the curl. And then final round, the 5th round, was a floor dumbbell tricep extension and again a hold as the second part of that round. So first part, similar to the floor press position. So you're here, you can either use 2 dumbbells, which is quite nice because it goes either side of your head and there's no danger of dropping something on your head, or if you're struggling for equipment, you can drop to 1 dumbbell and work there. You just got to be careful because that bar's going to probably make contact with your head. You want to be keeping the elbow upright, so as I come back here you can see the elbow stays upright, it doesn't travel back with the weight. So this upper part of my arm stays perpendicular to the floor. Bring the weight back, and then the only movement is happening from the elbows. So that's my reps there. And then the hold, it helps here because I can see in the phone screen. So I'm going from there, and then I'm trying to get my elbows and my wrists in line. That's about right. And then you've got to watch for the elbows flaring out, so they're going to want to do that to try and make it a bit easier. So you want to make sure the elbows stay in, and the wrists and the elbows stay in line with each other. And then that's your hold there. And then you go back to the pressing round again. We did this twice yesterday, once in the earlier Hench's foot class, and then again in the later Hench's foot class. I joined in the second class of the day, and yeah, that tricep one, I don't know if it was the order I did it in, but that tricep one was the worst by far. So yeah, so give that a go. If you've got any questions, drop a message below or inbox me, and I'll get back to you. And yeah, I'll be back in a sec with another workout. So there's an upper body weights workout for you to do today or whenever this week. Speak to you shortly.